We'll talk about something good. I'm happy. And we're live. We're live over here on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. How are you? For those of you that are new to my videos, I am God is Just Be, and I help people with wellness. It's heartfelt for me because once upon a time I had to save a life of my own. That's why I know so much about wellness, about blood types, about not just blood types as it pertains to just knowing what other people, how they act, but eating right for their blood type, their personality, the compatible partners being equally yoked. That's what they talk about in biblical text. And even further than that, their trauma, what they signed up for. Because we all represent a certain bloodline, and that bloodline collectively is the body of Christ that we in religion may speak of. Our blood has memory, it houses that dormant DNA, our lifeline, our Akashic records, slam book of life, however you view it, whether you're in religion or spirituality, we're talking about the same thing. An ability to tap into that dormant DNA that allows us to be the Christ conscious one. So available, hey Miss Grateful, so available on my website, I offer blood type, weight loss cheat codes, meal plans. Even if you don't know your blood type, on my website, solidlypub.org, there's a place there at the top of the screen where you can find out your blood type by ordering from Amazon Eldon, ELDON at home kit, pricking your ring finger and allowing you to see what your bloodline is. This is what in the biblical text, when it's talking about honoring your mother and father, that's really what they're talking about. So your days would be long upon the land. It is your bloodline. It's just that. It's a line, it's a lineage, it's your ancestors that carry that same bloodline. So your ancestors, your bloodline, they ate a certain way, and they created a harmonious union within themselves because of the way that they ate, because of their ability to tap into other realms of consciousness, because of their knowing, their infinite intelligence, and ultimately because of the journey that they was in, or rather on, to get to know thyself. Because to know thyself is to know God. And so when you begin to know yourself like this, at this level, and begin to take care of your avatar self, you no longer allow your physical reality or your avatar body to be the house of the thieves, the den of thieves, like the biblical text speaks about. It can then create a harmonious union to be the kingdom of God, the temple. And so then when you get into the kingdom of God or the temple, meaning that you've already successfully opened up all pathways in your body, because you begin to love on yourself and you open up your chakra pools of energy within you. Now you're really on a journey of exploring, of expansion, expanding your mind to higher realms of consciousness. And you now tapped into 99.9% of the spiritual essence that you're made of. Because the physical, all of that, you're eating right and taking care of your body, that's only 0.01% of all that you are. But you're so much more than that. You are the atom, the particles, the itsy bitsy cells that make up you, vibrating at different frequencies. Every part of you is alive all the way down to a cellular level. And so I make sense of all of that. I make sense of the parables in the biblical text. I a blood type connection catalyst, a seer, and just a person on a journey, just like you all too. So I try to be of service to mankind with my gift, so my gift can make room for me. And that's what I'm doing here today. All right. Hey, Tia Tia. Hey, Ladybug. We had today scheduled to speak with Mr. Purpose and Resilience. The thing about this, is that the person has to be live, or they have to actually remember that, we were supposed to be live together. I'm going to try him one more time, and then we're going to just do our own thing. We're going to do our own thing. He offline. Okay, we tried 3 strikes and we moving on. So what do you want to talk about today? Give me some ideas, because that's what my purpose was, to come to meet with him. Give me some ideas of what you all want to talk about. I'm happy you're here. Who was that? Was that? I'm happy you're here because I got a request on my inbox. Let me see. Who is this for? Oh yeah. I gotta do Miss Rita. A reading from Miss Rita. Okay, hey Miss Grateful. That color is beautiful on you. Thank you, Rita. See, second time for yes is all you. Uh, you see that, huh? You see that in I know y'all over there know, y'all know. I'm hopeful that y'all know and can read what my inner being is saying to the church. You getting that, right? Blue Diamond picked it up. I'm so happy you did, Blue Diamond. I'm so happy you did. Yes, self. Yep. Loving self and sustained detox. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. She said she picked that up. And there is a purpose and the reason why they don't come because it's better flows just from you. Oh, don't y'all be giving me a read. I love it. My church congregation is tapped in. Y'all done tapped in. But you know, you all right. I'm not going to. You all right. Y'all own it. Y'all own it. You know, it was just a collaboration idea. Trust and believe. You all are owning. That's beautiful. We only need the knowledge from you. Thank you. Hey, Queens, Rita, intervene. Show me, show me the message of Rita as it pertains to prosperity. Show me, intervene. Show me, what does she need to know? What should I see? What should I feel? What should I hear? Show it to me clearly, clear as day. Thank you, intervene. Yeah, peace. Yeah, purpose, everything. We call you for it. Oh, look at y'all. Look at y'all. That's so beautiful. That is so, hey, Osborne. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Yeah, I get it, but baby, sometimes work needs to be done alone. Oh, here you go. This is you right here all day, every day. Thank you, Naveen. This is you right here, Rita, all day. That's so beautiful. Thank you. So here we go. As it pertains to prosperity, this is a reading that I wanted to bring more clarity. Yesterday we did a reading for Rita. Somebody else had purchased it, and I did the reading. So this is for clarity for Rita. Because in the comments, I hadn't looked over the comments that it was being gifted from Blue Diamond to Rita. So this is what I wanted to do over again. Thank you, inner being. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. So here we are, Rita. Inner being wants you to know that whenever you're feeling good, you're attracting good. That is alignment for you. So that means for you, when you think a thought of upliftment or abundance or maybe well-being, you are filled with a feeling of positive emotion. And so in this time, you should trust the way that you feel as an indicator as to which side of the subject you're on. Whether it is a subject of money or the lack of it, health or the lack of it, relationship or the lack of it. But always, Rita, when you feel good, you are in a place of attracting that which you are wanting. So how you feel matters. There's always going to be two subjects. Two. You know how I often share with you, Rita, that God vibrates, all is God, but it vibrates at different frequencies too. Still God, but it's two subjects. Negative and positive, yin and yang, lightness and darkness. And so to be a conscious creator, to allow money or prosperity to continue to flow your way, make sure you on the frequency of that which you are wanting and not what you don't want, as it pertains to how you feel when you discuss those certain subjects. As you begin to think about certain things, either they are uplifting you with abundance or they are not, causing well-being for you and fulfillment for you, or it is not. Pay attention to your thought. This is a thought request. This is what you have to do, or your beingness as it pertains to your thought. So you have to now sift your thoughts to allow flow. And really what I'm saying with these readings is there's a wall of resistance. There's this physical reality here. There's all of the gifts and your manifestations here. And in the middle is a wall. You're walking around with everything because you thought it up. You're walking around with everything that's in your now reality. You might look at this as your future, but this is really the now. And you're operating right here in your past reality. You might look at this as your present, but it's really your past thoughts. And in between it all, there's this wall of resistance. This is why you cannot see these things. This is why these things are not in your physical reality. But your thoughts are very, very important to knock this wall down. When you pay attention to the thoughts that are of abundance and focus on them, that means you're turning your cheek to the things that are not serving you. Turn the other cheek. And so you're focusing on things that feel good. And so as you think those thoughts, what's happening to that wall is it's coming down. Coming down, because now you're releasing the resistance, and then you'll be able to clearly experience in your right now reality the things that you're wanting or desiring or manifesting. They'll be in front of you in this realm right here, so you could touch it, taste it, yeah, smell it, see it. But it all starts with your thoughts. Think a new thought. Think a new thought. Thought by thought by thought by thought. Think a new thought. If the thought that you're thinking, reader, ain't serving you, dismiss it. Ask yourself things like, why am I thinking this? What's my next thought? What's my next thought? What does it feel like to feel da 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 da, something that you want to feel? What does it feel like to be abundant? What does it feel like to be prosperous? Replace the thought that's not serving you with a thought that is serving you, reader. And that is where or how you release your resistance and tear down this wall and obtain the desires of your heart. I remember, and the being is reminding me of something that we spoke of before on one of the lives. I think it was a live when we had the lady, Miss V came through, the tarot reader. And I believe you asked a question, something similar about a prophecy that you had received that no longer, that you wondered if you should let go. This is a perfect example, perfect alignment for this here reading for you. Because that prophecy is in this cluster of the gifts of things of presence that was part of your manifestation bucket, like, right? And so I could use that as an example. Like, you said it wasn't fulfilled just yet, but your thought was the fact that you turned your cheek this way, and you were asking the question, why? Hey, God, it's me again. Why? But God, you had said that I was going to do da 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 da. Turn the cheek this way, read, and ask or think these thoughts and said, oh, this stuff that I'm learning. Maybe, oh, me coming to Goddess Just Be Live, her sharing her spiritual knowledge with me, gifts are emerging for me. This is what I need for the next chapter of my life. I'm going to be attentive here because this here is actually allowing me to be the student before I can become the teacher. These are the type of thoughts when you turn the cheek cheek to the thoughts that serve you. These are the type of thoughts that bring this wall down, releasing resistance in your life. You understand? You get that, Rita? Let's see. Dreams. You are supposed to do it yourself, the sage said. Oh, I'm just saying that. They got to be of the body of the inner being. Yes. These are words of comfort and wisdom, much needed with where I manifest. Yes, there you go. Like that. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Again, she's in tears. She's shouting, y'all. She's shouting. Somebody go get Rita. Get the blanket for Rita. Get the cloth for Rita. She over there chicken and shouting. Bless your heart, baby. Good for you. I'm happy you received it well. And now you know the word. You know the word. Miss Grateful says she listening. Here I come. Oh, look, she coming to help her auntie out. Blue Diamond on her way over there to that pew to help you out, Rita. Don't you knock her in the nose. don't you let that wig come off either. Beautiful. The church is in session. Yes. Yes. All right. So that was a reading that I missed out on yesterday. Hey, Erica. Yes, great question. And the alchemist oil. Wait, what y'all questioning about? No disrespect for them and their knowledge and their power, but I come here for you. Oh, thank you, babe. I appreciate that. It was just me trying to, collaborate with others, Yeah, collaborate with other people. Hey, Queens. Yeah. Purpose. There's a purpose for all things. And so this is second time. But last one tomorrow. Because I already said, and I'm gonna show up for this person. This was the person that was supposed to come forth for the karma one. And this is a vibe with Jess. And after a vibe with Jess, we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill because I have content. My inner being always give me content. I just, I come up with these certain people that I know of, and I just kind of wanted, Anyway, so what we're talking about today? I didn't have a particular topic for you all today. Hey, so is it Shauna? Simon? Hey. What y'all want to talk about today? Hey, Raymond. Did you get yeah, you did get your reading. I did a read for you. You wasn't here though. Yeah, thanks, First Lady. When you got a great leader, you long for nothing. Oh, bless your heart. Y'all so good to me. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Raymond has a suggestion, y'all. Let's see. Raymond, okay. All right. Raymond wants to say, you are the savior you've been looking for in your voice. I love that. Thank you, Tia. Raymond says, can you speak more on choosing your story or life? Because I might have chose wrong. No, you didn't, Raymond. You never get it wrong. You never get it wrong. You are the person that knows all things. Like before you come forth, what I just thought about in Jeremiah, in the book of Jeremiah, it says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and I ordained thee to be a prophet amongst the nation. That was a prophecy that was always prophesied to me when I was a little girl. That's why it came out of my belly just now. My inner being allowed me to remember that. Thank you, inner being. But before you came forward, all of us, this applies to everybody that can hear me right now, but I'm talking actually to Raymond. Before you came forward, Raymond, you actually were tied up to infinite intelligence, all-knowing source, 100% of brain capacity. In that state of being, you knew all. You knew your power. You knew you knew everything about the game of life. You knew how to master it, like, right? But you thought because we're just energy. And just if you think about it in layman's terms, like just being a man, or just logically thinking, if I have everything, if I am everything, what is there for me to do or be? I'm everything already. I want to experience myself. And the best way for me to experience myself is me to separate myself. Like I'm whole, I'm all, I'm everything. So I'm going to separate myself. They'll call it the Big Bang and all these different things, but I'm separating myself from myself. And to separate myself, I have to have a negative and a positive. I have to have low and my high. And so I'm not only going to separate myself, but I'm going to keep myself connected to my source. And so I'm going to always have spirit. Yeah. And then I'm going to have these lifetimes or experiences, and pick up this thing called soul. And then I got to be different from everybody else because everybody within me that is made of me doing the same thing. So I need to have something that separates me from spirit because they all spirit. We all spirit, right? So that's where soul and body comes in. And so I jump in this body. And now if I'm going to jump in a body, what am I going to do in this body? You just dressing your avatar. You're like playing a game in real life. You pick your car, you pick your, backdrop or whatever, the scene or whatever. If you're driving in a car or the motorbike, whatever you're doing, you pick in the course. And so within your course, you choose to pick your mother, father, trauma, the day you decide to heal yourself, even as far as certain people that's going to be like catalysts in your life. And you're going to recognize these people. You program yourself to recognize these people, excuse me. And then you say to these people like me, like, oh, there's something about you. Do I know you from somewhere? Oh, something about your voice. But you programmed your game. We all programmed our game for this. And so you say, I don't want to forget like how to get back. So you set the tone so these signals, these people that you meet that feel familiar to you will help you. They be like catalysts to help you to get back to your source. Like, right? To get back to your all-knowing. Because trust and believe, anything that goes down, descend, it must one day ascend again. And so not only do you do this with people on earth as it is in heaven. So grand scheme of things, also like energies, like the moon in certain cycles and the sun in certain positions and cycles, all of these energies like shaman resonances that's penetrate into your body on this thing called earth, in this thing called the matrix, even food set to certain frequencies, pH balance, potentials of hydrogen. All of these things are penetrating, pulsating, affecting you because you are nothing but energy, and it's affecting your light body, causing you to remember. And there's a pointed time, a pointed season where the frequencies are just so ignited, like this here Aquarius age, where you just begin to remember, wait, hold up, I was supposed to be getting to know myself. I was supposed to be on the journey of evolving. Wait, hold up. My dormant DNA, it's time for it to activate. And wait, hold up. I'm starting to remember again. So remembering is two parts for you, two-sided of yourself. To remember is to remember in your thinking, to remember who you are and what you come from. So that means increasing your great brain capacity. And it is also like tied to physically your body was happening at the same time, because like I say, as within so without, your body is also remembering that dormant DNA, the strains that you stem from, the junk DNA. They will call it junk because no one could figure it out because the wrong energies were looking on it, that couldn't see. They had eyes, but they really couldn't see. They couldn't see that it was always purposeful, never junk, and it has an appointed time to remember too. You get that? So yeah, you make your story. You did all of it. You did all of it. You can't blame that on nobody else. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. We all did. Blue Diamond says, yeah, nah, these are lessons much needed to get. Yeah. Thank you, Oracle First Lady. You're so welcome, babe. Y'all got that? And that's so purposeful for you to understand. And once you fully grasp that, that's when the real journey begins. Because until then, you just blaming stuff on the devil, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You're not being accountable. And even if you go to simple logically in this matrix, if you go to like simple AA meetings or whatever, the first rule of thumb is to be accountable, the acceptance of your part of the story. And if you're still in denial, well, you're not ready for spirituality. They in denial over there in religion, denial of themselves, denying of rightly dividing the word of truth that's true for them, denying and blaming their lower self on the devil with a pitchfork that's going to come and get them and bring them to hell. Just denial, denial, denial. Never saying, oh, okay, my thoughts was a little chaotic. Oh, wait, hold up. I never decided to let this here mind be in me. Oh, wait, hold up. I didn't renew my mind. No, I didn't read that word for myself. No, no, no. They in denial, denial, denial. Because they are still in a box, and there's nothing wrong with the box. We probably all been in that box before, because everybody has a certain time, like just like how I was sharing with Raymond, we all choose our story. We all have a certain time when we decide that we're going to wake ourselves up. It's a time and season for all things underneath the sun, and you set your own time. So prior to your time, this is why I was talking about maybe sharing. Sometimes sharing is a beautiful thing as it pertains to TikTok, like, right? Sharing is always beautiful when you sharing a joke, when you sharing drama. You find that people laugh at your jokes when you share the jokes. When you sharing drama about somebody fighting, yeah, you see that, man, he hit him some bad, he messed him up some bad. They love the shareable things there that way. But when you begin to share consciousness, it don't go off the same way. When you share about religion, it's not the same thing. Religion and consciousness, no, something that's going to make people jump out of the box. I'm talking about the kind of religious aspects that make people grow and think out of the box, not the little G kind of God stuff. But when you begin to share that kind of stuff, as it pertains to your soul expansion, some people won't comment, because that they not woke yet. They're gonna reject that, because deep embedded in each and every last one of us, we know when we're not ready for something. When some people who will pass and hear my voice, but the sound and the frequency, because we're all energy, the sound and the frequency of my voice is too in alignment for them, and they cannot stay here. They can't, because in that junk DNA, that dormant DNA that still sleep, it's not woke yet to even have ears to hear that my voice is the alignment that their soul needs at that appointed time, because their alarm clock didn't go off just yet. And so if I were to talk, this is why when you share with them, you don't get nothing. You don't get what you thought, because your alarm clock went off. Theirs didn't. And then and then you begin to indulge with them. And the next thing that they want to ask you is going to be something low frequency, because their comprehension, their soil is not ready. They don't have the rich soil just yet. And so why they say don't cast your pearls amongst the swine. Everybody have their season. However, those people that do sit and stay, granted they have a short attention span when they're not woke just yet, and they stay for it'll only maybe be 3 minutes tops. Those 3 minutes are recorded in their subconscious mind. And so as they get closer to when their alarm clock is to go off, their subconscious mind will have these aha moments, and it'll be like, oh, somebody was trying to tell me, oh man, kind of like when you oversleep, like, oh man, I'm tripping, I thought I was asleep. Oh man, the alarm clock did go off. Oh, da 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 da. And so to them, when they become more aware of themselves, oh yeah, God, it's just me was talking about. That's what she meant on that conscious thing, on that conscious live, when I heard her just for a couple of seconds. She was like, I wasn't gonna be able to stay, and I did leave. That's why I left. And then we'll have these reminders, things from years ago will come back to the forefront of the mind. Years ago, because it even happened to me years ago. You'll start remembering all kind of different things, like, right? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. That's accountability is key. I have a question. Go ahead, Rita. I'm here. I'm listening. Hello, goddess. Hello, chat. Hey, Miss B. How you doing today? Peace and light. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Rita says, my dad. Hey, Big. How you doing, babe? My dad. What? Wait, I lost it. Oh, here we go. My dad died when I was 11. Why would I write something like that when I needed his guidance? There's always, no matter even if it's dead, the gift that are emerging from you. You said something else? Oh, okay. That's somebody else. Okay. There's always gifts that are emerging for you, and nothing just happens. Nothing just happens, whether good or bad, is always in your simulated environment. If there is bad in everybody's simulated environment, if there is bad, there must be good. If it happened, there must be expansion there. It must be gifts that are emerging from you. And so back to how Raymond was asking, why would I choose this here? Well, you got to understand at that particular time of all knowing infinite intelligence, you at that season wanted to experience certain things. Like you signed up to show you certain things. Sometimes we sign up to show ourselves what love is, what patience is, what kindness is, you know. And in asking or saying to ourselves, we're going to explore that, we got to learn the ins and out of it. Remember, all is God. So if I want to know what love is on my life cycle, I have to not only just experience love, and love ain't gonna be all over the place because I said that I want to sign up for love. What is not love gonna be there too? And I gotta go through that. I gotta go through all expressions of God as it pertains to love, because that's what I wanted to experience. And the beautiful thing about death is that, and trust me, I have people that I've witnessed like murdered, like older people, younger people, all in between, dead. So don't think for one moment that I'm just speaking loosely here. Even my inner being, when I say my inner being, there's family there. There's my guru there, you know, in that energy. But the beautiful thing is about that is that we hmm, we gain we gain, you might call it an angel, angle of light, ancestor. We gain momentum, or in a nice way of putting it, a little help, little assistance, a guidance for all knowing and infinite intelligence that's walking with you and talking with you, you know, that presence, that energy, because love, no matter what realm you're in, love connects us all to all things. No matter where you are, you're always going to be connected to me. I'm always going to be connected to you, because God, source energy, is the most powerful form of energy of love that there is. And we all are moving to the rhythm of the same beat, because there is only one God, one faith, one baptism. And so when death comes, the beautiful thing that I've learned about death is the fact that you could, once you sit in that sorrow and realize that that sorrow is you letting yourself off the hook, kind of like of being accountable for your energy. That sorrow is you wanting kind of like to grieve. Because if you look at that sorrow and then you look at going on and pressing on, you're more empowered when you press on. You're more empowered because it's not only just you. It's another ancestor that's with you. Yeah, you can't see this person anymore in the physical reality, but you have another cluster, energetic portal of love that's assisting you multiply. Like we talk about Jesus, for example. People are diehards about Jesus, but do them people really go way back with Jesus? I mean, didn't people see Jesus when he was a baby? Did Jesus change their diapers? Like you have like a daddy that actually touched you. This is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to, be hard on the Jesus lovers that might be passing through, but really a daddy that touched you. A grandmother, a grandpa, a guru that sat with you and that knows all of the secrets of your heart, like that you express to in the physical reality that no longer is here now and is part of your cluster now. Like, when that type of energy leaves you in your darkest closet or a long time, like for me, I never feel alone. Because if somebody say pray to Jesus or talk to Jesus versus talking to my guru, like, no, I'm gonna talk to my guru because I know he there. I know he looking out for me. Because I conjured up energy with them in the physical reality that I often tell you all this only 0.01%. But it's the fact that he was in that 0.01 for an appointed time with me, but now he's in the 99.999%. And if I have a lifeline, that's what I'm calling on. So you could use the death to edify your church, is what I'm saying. Once you understand that, once you understand the law of polarity, that all things are gonna be two sides. To live is to die, life and death, right? And so one day you no longer are going to be in that realm as we know it. And we're gonna have to adjust. And once you get over that hurdle with death, yeah, you're gonna cry. Yeah, you're gonna miss. But you gotta realize that you carry them with you every day of your life. And can't nobody ever take that part away from you. So that's what I have to say about that. Mhm. Others are gonna fall short too. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah. My mom, it was your mom. Yeah, that's not it. And so now it's a mom. It's a mom that Crystal's talking about. So now Crystal, you, oh my God, wait a minute. That's why I got confused. I knew it was a dad at first. That was Rita with the dad at 11, and then we got Crystal down here. My mom died when I was 11 as well. But when I began to wake up, I realized that she also chose her own path as well. Yeah. And so now for Rita, now your part of your story is you being your protector. That's how you decided that you was going to play your story. Because I often consult with people and I tell them, when they have that loss, or when they have, well, not when they have a loss, when they have that trauma that comes from parents, when they have that trauma that comes from parents, that it's daddy and mama ain't got to come back and say sorry. You got to go to say sorry to little girl or little boy inside of you, because you were supposed to ultimately be your savior. Because what if daddy and mama no longer here in the physical reality? And so this also applies to you, Rita, with the daddy being dead. That will leave you grief, not trauma, but it will leave you with grief at 11 years old. So here's the thing. You got to go back and save your little girl and tell your little girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. Daddy will be proud of you. You're the perfect little girl. But I came back to save you. I came back to fulfill that for you. I came back to be your protector, to be your provider, to walk you through the darkest moments of your life. And you hold her and imagine that she's there. You hold her in your hand and you love on her. Really, you're just going to be sitting there and embracing your own self and crying and purging your own trauma from you. But you do this type of work because regardless if daddy or mama is there in the physical reality, if they cause you trauma as it pertains to not being nice to you, or if they no longer hear the physical reality, but you have the advantage of being that they're not hearing the physical reality, you're not saying as if they didn't love you. So now you can go and you heal your little girl because you're ultimately your own savior, whether daddy and mama here or not. You heal her and you still have a good relationship in the spiritual reality with daddy and say, Daddy, I know you'll be proud. I took care of my heart. I mended my heart and I protected my little girl self. And you could imagine you and your little girl self sitting on daddy's lap, knowing that he is proud. His love in other realms is still extending to you. And that's always a beautiful thing. I find that refreshing. Nobody else find that refreshing? Because what is your other option? To go crazy, to not move on, to wither away in your own suffering. You could suffer or you can live and thrive and go on. You, your little girl self, and your daddy, and y'all all could be together harmoniously. Just like the bracelets that I sell on my website, the bracelets of carrying your partner with you, the relationship bracelet. See, the relationship that was the purpose of it, to carry your partner with you. So you without the bracelet, carry your little girl and your daddy with you every day in your heart. And I tell people, and a lot of people might not understand this, but I wholeheartedly understand that in an esoteric way, that you could talk to them. You should talk to them. This is therapy. You should talk to the dead. This is therapy. Daddy, I know you're proud of me. If something happened, I know I do it. Like when I make products, like the Be Radiant spray, the last product that I physically made, and I smell it, and I said to my guru, I know you helped me with this. This smells so good. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you helped me with on my website. Thank you, because I couldn't have did it without you. Because we had that type of relationship. You know the type of relationship that you had with daddy. You know? I knew the type of relationship with my guru, where we would go to Whole Foods store in the foyer on Broad Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Every Monday, we'd be out there, and we'll be selling preserves, and we'll be helping to heal people and stuff. And I helped him prepare those things. While I was in his garden, I helped him cut trees and pull bananas and pull weeds and helped him with his fruits and vegetables and different things like that. And I know I helped him with his soaps and different things. So I know he helps me with my things, because I'm still going to carry him with me all the days of my life. Yeah. Thank you, Nabeen. Let's see. So yeah, where am I? Well, I take accountability for things I've done, Raymond says. I'm speaking more like of losing loved ones at a young age and things like that. Okay, yeah, everybody over there speaking of the loss of loved ones. Yeah, that's what I get out of it. That's my path of least resistance. Because what like I said, what is the other choice? For me to tap out and go into the non-physical. And then when I get onto the non-physical, I'm gonna want to come back into the physical, because this is where all of the creation is really is. The nothingness is a 0 point energy, but we're in a body. You know, this is where the really fun, I would say, is really in a body, playing dumb, but not really being dumb. The game of life. And then so in the non-physical, you meet up with the energies that connects you to worlds, and you're like, oh man, daddy, mommy, you here? Oh man, none of that was real. Oh, come on, let's do it again, because it felt so real. Like, right? Because this is not the real part. This is not the real part. This is why they say, oh grave, where is thy sting? Oh death, where is thy victory? All right? Okay. You and your father had an agreement that he would leave then. So if you set it up already, you know then what the agreement is, you know then what the path is. Yeah, you know who everybody. If you at 100% of brain capacity, heck yeah, and you're like, yeah, okay, let's do it. You're gonna be this, and you're gonna be that, and I'm gonna create this and that, and you're this. You setting it. You like the maker, the producer of the movie. Stage play, lights, camera, action. But here at 10% of brain capacity, you don't feel that way. You feel like you like a little G kind of God sometimes. You feel powerless sometimes. And your inner being knows that you're not. That's why you have this internal GPS, and I call it my inner being. Your inner being knows that you're not. Your inner being knows the power within you. Your inner being knows how to stay in alignment. Your inner being will want you to carry on, want you to increase your frequency and carry on and play the game of life. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Me growing up in a foster care and enduring abuse, not being loved and being abandoned, it taught me how to be a better person and a great mother. I know what not to do. These lessons shaped me. Definitely. They shaped you and they brought forth character. Yeah. There were so many gifts that were emerging from you. And it was never, no matter how our story begins, it was never to weaken you. Because you gotta remember, the energy that runs this world is the most powerful energy of love that there is. Source energy is the most powerful energy of love. And you could sit there and you could get in a box and believe, oh, the devil out to get me. And I'm cursed. And all this other crazy low frequency stuff if you want to. But that doesn't empower you. What really empowers you is knowing that source energy, your ancestors, your God are looking out for you. Every step you take, every move you make, every thought you're thinking. Just think about the chaotic thoughts you'd have had when you were scared or something, that somebody was going to do something to you. Count that all joy, because even though we govern underneath this realm of the law of attraction, your inner being knows even to protect you, from your thoughts hurting you when you were scared and you thought you was gonna, hit a car maybe. Your greatest fear, your inner being protects you. Your guides, your angels of light. Have you ever thought about making yoni products? Yeah, but I don't believe in putting anything in it. I have a spray Be Fresh that you put on the hood of it, but not in it. I don't believe in the steaming things to go to steam it and all of that different stuff. I believe in you putting things in your mouth to clean the yoni. I believe it's self-cleaning, that it cleans itself out and not to need to go in to clean it if you have the right tools and the right diet. Yeah. Yeah. This is how I look at things now. Yeah, I'm healed, but these words make me whole. If I can just touch the hem of your garment. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. My dad at 22. Oh, we got that's a commonality over there. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Erica. Welcome. That's a commonality over there in church. You see that, church members over there? See how y'all share something in common? The death of one of your parents. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Energy, like-minded energy within you all. Let me see. I listen to cycle frequency to help me open up my chakras. Oh, okay, okay. Meditate and allow your higher self to guide you through your meditation to open it up. Okay, y'all talking to each other? In my reading yesterday, you said you need to open up my heart chakra. How do I start? Oh, that yeah, the heart chakra. To start, you start by talking about how you feel, expressing yourself, communicating, and stop that. No, ain't nothing wrong. I'm gonna be all right. That hard guardedness things. Carrying rose quartz crystal with you, like this here bracelet, the relationship bracelet. It comes with the rose, the pink is the color of the rose. Carrying that with you. Um, Opening up your heart, talking about how you feel and what you love in the day. I love the sun. The sun is so refreshing. Talk about the beauty of the day, the beauty. I love being here talking to people about expansion in their life. I love my purpose. I love my passion. These are the things that I love. Talking about love. I feel. That's the language of the heart. And that's how you open it up. Yeah, be easy on yourself. Let's say, yes, it's refreshing. Miss Grateful says, yeah. Sage at 22, her dad. Wow, you see that? Two of y'all at 11, then Sage at 22. Y'all doing there, y'all having math over there and everything. Y'all know I'm in numerology, right? I look at numbers. That is very interesting. I would love, the Sage says, I would love a guru like that. Yeah, yeah, that was my dude there. That was my dude. Raymond says, I hate phone calls during church. Somebody called you and interrupted you. That's funny. They're with me more now than they were before. Yeah, you think about it. Before, like I have sisters, that I don't see every day, you know, that aren't here in the physical every day. But then when you know that that physical has times out, now they're here every day because now their energy is omnipotent, like kind of like it's omnipresent. It's like everywhere. It's God. It's the same energy of God. So it's here, there, it's everywhere. It's omnipotent. It's the God energy. It's on the God frequency. So you don't have to touch it no more. You just know. It's a knowing. It's a knowing within. This is back to the esoteric knowledge. This is a knowing within. I feel you. That's how I know it's you. I feel you. I felt you before, but you was in that avatar. But I feel you. I know you in this room. This is how I know my guru is in this room. And part of my inner being is a knowing. And nobody can take that away because nobody gave that. They didn't give it to me. I sat with myself and I felt that energy. So the world can't take this knowing away from me. This is what esoteric knowledge is all about. It's a knowing, an unfoldment of being able to read and see without these eyes, comprehend and put things together without these eyes. These eyes don't serve me spiritually at all. These eyes fail me spiritually all the time. It is this eye. It is this eye, and this eye extends within me. This eye, this light of this eye lights up my whole body. This eye, this, and even, and you know this to be true for people who are blind. Thank you, Nabeen. For people who are blind in the physical reality, they have keen senses because their light inside is on. Because these eyes are out, they're more forced to use this eye. And they could sense when someone is around them. They could sense the energies. They're very sensitive to other energies because they have no other choice but to be or go within. Because within is all they're ever going to see. But they're seeing. They are really seeing. They're seeing from within. They're seeing from within the beauty of themselves within. The beauty of their superpower. The beauty of their knowingness. The beauty of the darkness. The beauty of the darkness that's on the face of the deep. The beauty of the darkness that will always be. The darkness can't comprehend the light. Yeah. They're with me more now than then. Okay, I read that one already. What's this last one? Oh, before I was healed, I thought it was to break me. Now I know it was to shape me and to take this matrix by storm. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, Rochelle. Let's see. Rochelle is over here on YouTube. I'm on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, you all. I see. Rochelle says, I have all of these weird symptoms from muscle loss, weakness, and headache, but I try to tell myself I'm healed. How would you heal? Less with fruits and vegetables. So, Rochelle, when you are at that stage where you have the weird symptoms and the muscle loss and the weakness and all of these headaches, mindfulness would be a bit of a stretch, like, right? I would say that you would start by giving yourself the tools that your body, based upon your blood type, needs. The tools are very important now because it's almost like jumping across a ditch that's really, really far and you might fall in. The tools will be the bridge to get you to the other side of wellness. So that's why I would never tell somebody that had the big C, like, nah, you just need to think that you're healed. Some healers do, like the Abraham Hicks of the world, they'll say that. And thought is more powerful. It really is. But you not only have your eyes and your pains and your bodies that's telling you that thought crap ain't working, right? And so we don't want to be defeated that way. And so you find out your blood type on the website. It's all there pub.org, and you begin to give your body the vital minerals that it needs to fight. Your body is pretty much on the acidic range. This is weakness and headaches, and this is just pretty much inflammation and lack of minerals. Oh, muscle loss. That's lack of minerals right there. That's the lack of your vital sea vegetables and minerals that will be in sustained detox. Weakness and headache. That's a combination of dehydration and inflammation. So that's pretty much the key to where you need to be. So I'm not sure if you know your blood type. Could you tell me if you know your blood type just yet? And I can lead you to what you need. But if you don't, that's your first stop, finding out what your blood type is. And then paying attention if you are O or B, and maybe you can replay this here if you don't know your blood type. Oh, there you go. A positive. Okay, perfect. So definitely, definitely the Hawthorne blend to get you your vital minerals. The Hawthorne blend has the A positive vital minerals inside of it. Look, it looked like this here on the website. This is a vital minerals, digestive enzymes. They look like this here for blood type A, and the Hawthorne blend looks like this here for blood type A. You definitely need to start there, definitely. Um, as well as making sure when you look at the website, making sure you get the food list to avoid constantly putting things that's going to cause you inflammation in your body. So, what is your diet like? Do you still eat meat? Do you drink soft drinks? Do you eat a lot of bread or eat any bread? What about milk? Things like that. You really is you gotta go on a straight and narrow for at least a point in time till you get from the aesthetic. These things are not good for you ever, really, but for at least a point in time, so you can get from the basic the aesthetic range from basic chemistry over a little bit higher to alkalinity. And so some of that mucus would subside inside of your body. You need to start your day off definitely with some lemon water. You need to pay attention to your salts, your Celtic sea salts. I talk about this here on previous videos. If you ever watched me, I'm not sure if you watched any of my prior videos or if you're new over here. Yes, I eat chicken, bread, creamer, all of that. So I definitely figured I need to cut those things out. Yes, like now, like today, because they're just adding to your already mucus producing body, because you produce more mucus than other blood types just naturally because you're blood type A. So you definitely got to cut that out. White sugar as well. So you cut that out, you get your meal plan, your highly beneficial foods, and you do that detox and those digestive enzymes and assess how you feel at that moment in time. For inflammation, you definitely have some because of the muscle pain, but the inflammation and soothing you to help you sleep. I also have chamomile flowers available on my website to make you a nice calming. That's really going to help you. It's going to help your kidneys as well. It won't be as harsh than anything else because your blood type A. It's going to be calming, helping you sleep, but most importantly, knocking out that inflammation and mucus and dealing with them kidneys, which is the backup to your blood. All of those things are going to help to attune them kidneys and help filter the lymphatic system for you and soothe out that inflammation and get you more alkaline. But you got to be willing to give something up. You got to be willing to give up that stuff that you was just typing or the pain. You just going to be putting good in and stripping good out. Because, for example, magnesium is high in those products I shared with you. But if you sitting up there and you take this here and then you go swallow some creamer or you got your little sugar or your bread, then that's going to wipe it all out. You know, those things strip you of magnesium. So you're going to be fighting a battle and never really winning because you're going to be taking yourself away from the substance or the vital minerals that you really do need. All right. Yes, aging. Okay, I got that one. Absolutely. I wake up every morning at 3 a.m. I can't sleep all the way through. Yes. So it's time for it's time for cutthroat change. Like I'm done. Nice camera action. Cut with the old. It's time for the new scene. Cold turkey. You have to. You have no other choice unless you want to be inflamed. And that, as your body begins to soothe that inflammation, you're going to start feeling better and gaining momentum, mental clarity, energy all over again. And then you assess how you feel, you know. But I would still say 3 to 6 months you should give yourself to set in a new story, a new tone. And you're gonna begin to fall in love with it, because you're gonna fall in love with your newfound clarity, your newfound energy, and you're gonna know how your body finally feels when it get live foods like electrolytes that's supposed to be electrifying your body versus the creamer that's making you tired and full of more mucus, and now you're stuffed and you're feeling like you're full of crap, because we really do be full of crap when we not honor our bloodline, because that's basically what we be doing. We don't honor our bloodline, and it leads to short-lived lives. Wait, I think I missed some things up here. Let me go back up here. Um, let's see. Yes, it's refreshing. Okay, I did that before I was healed. Okay, I read that. Well, yeah. My mom at 16 and dad at 25. My God, today. My mom and husband, 2 months of each other in 2019, both unexpected. Wow, look at the church over here. I see it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to purchase this week. Yes, blessings to you, Rochelle. The same detox plays no game. The sage says, yeah, the same detox, it does that with the Hawthorne blend does, but it's for the blood type B's and O's. She's a blood type A, so I didn't recommend that for her. Which it won't hurt her. I mean, either or, but I just put more tailored herbs in Hawthorne blend for the A's. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Tansla. Hey, Tansla, how you doing? Let me see what y'all talking about over here. In my read yesterday, you said, okay, I read that one about the whole open up the heart. So that's how you do it. That's how you open up that heart. Meditation helps with it too. Yeah, have you thought of, okay, I read that one too. Um, Lots of chlorophyll. What y'all doing chlorophyll for? Chlorophyll by itself it's cool and all. You need other things to support it though. You still need magnesium. You still need your calcium. You still need a lot of other things. Iron, zinc. Yeah, I mean, but it's good though. Yeah, I only been drinking the licorice root once a day. Am I supposed to drink it more than once? Mm, you don't have to. There's no like limit, but what I would say is after you drink it, between drinking it, you have to hydrate your body with water, is what I'm saying. So if you drink it in the morning, I say you drink a cup of licorice root in the morning, now down to these 16.9 ounces of water, because you got to have fluids to flush out the waste, like right in your kidneys. So then you want to drink some more, another cup, then drink two more of them. The average adult need about a good five, based upon your pounds, your weight, a good five of these a day. But you have to stay hydrated. Is my point. You have to stay hydrated. You can't just, because your kidneys or just they have different purposes. So one is diluting and one is concentrating things. So you can't just constantly just drink something that's going to dilute them. And licorice root works as a diuretic to dilute the waste. And so that one kidney that concentrates things is getting helped. But what about the kidney that, dilutes stuff already? Now it's kind of dehydrated. So now it's suffering. Now it's going to hurt without the water. So you balance that thing out and make sure you consume water. Yeah, water, water. Gotta go, church. I'll have to catch the replay. Blessing and positive energy to y'all. Thank you, Raymond, for coming through, babe. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Goddess, can you speak a little on purpose and if it's different than gifts? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Raymond. Okay. Let's see. What we got over here? Wait a minute. Hello over here. Hello, is that 4 or is that 4K? Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say, I thought that thing said 4 likes over there. I'm like, wait a minute, what's wrong with y'all over there? Sorry, Tut. Sorry, Tut. It's offering time. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen. It's offering time. I am God, it's just me. I help people on their wellness journey. It's offering time. I'm coming. I'm coming. Read. I'm coming. Let me catch up on some of this. Yeah, Erica. Yeah, it kills the muscles. And so you really need something that's going to be high in magnesium and that calcium to replenish what your muscles is going through. So I'm needing the same advice that you gave her for most weakness and hit. Yeah, yep, yep. Because Erica, you could be doing all of this here. You talking about the tea and stuff. You got to change that diet, Erica. You got to change that diet. I'm new first time. Hey, user 7604. You new? Well, welcome, baby. Welcome. Cholesterol, blood type. I'm not sure what blood type you are. Who was that? Who was that? I missed it. Oh, okay. Trend zone. I don't see a blood type trend zone. You have cholesterol. The the herbal potion really helps. That's really at home tools mixed with the alchemist oil. It's available on my website, solvetheearthpop.org. It helps with the cholesterol type issues to clean out that thick, tacky blood. I would recommend for cholesterol the herbal potion plus licorice root. But you got to make sure you pick the one that's for your blood type. But licorice root helps to open up the adrenal glands and remove the waste from that blood that's chaotic because of the cholesterol. And those herbs and that alchemist oil that's inside of the herbal potion based upon your blood type, you have to select the one that's based upon your blood type. Either help that waste get pushed out into the lymphatic system. And when you take the licorice root and open it up, now it's coming via the kidneys and it's coming out in your urine. But you have to also stay hydrated, and you also got to pay attention to your diet. Diet is key. Diet is how these blood lines are getting chaotic and getting clogged up. And so diet is going to be key. The backup to the blood is always going to be the lymphatic system. You got to take the trash out. You don't take the trash out of your house stinks. You don't take the trash out in your body, like cleaning your lymphatic system, you begin to stink. Maybe you don't smell it. I'm not saying you in particular. We all begin to stink. And then our blood gets thick and tacky, hence high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, inflammation, gout, sickness and disease, whatever you will call it. It's a bunch of acids that's accumulated in the body. The body the body ain't putting out the trash, the waste in the lymphatic system. So you just gaining weight. You gaining weight. And the body is robbing Peter to pay Paul. And then the body is filling up these fat pockets because you putting more weed up in there. You putting more cheese, some more mold, some more meats that are highly beneficial, causing more inflammation. So all of this fat, the body is tucking stuff here and it's tucking stuff there and it's tucking just to save your life. Take the trash out. And then the body they'll have little scavengers they'll go and try to clean up all of that fat. Every time you take the trash out by cleaning out the lymphatic system, more of the waste will go to the lymphatic system and come out. And then at the same time, some of this fat will also be coming out the bowel movement. So urine and bowel movement is going to be how it will be released. Oftentimes the skin will start having little outbreaks because the skin is the largest organ on the body. And even you'll be receiving or removing waste that way too. But you gotta take the trash out based upon your blood type. Don't take the trash out based upon my blood type, because my blood type I have hydrochloric acid that might be different from yours. You might have a little bit more. You might be a blood type O to have the most amount of hydrochloric acid, and I consume something that your bloodline cannot consume. You take it based upon your blood type, and that's why the website is set up that way for you to pick what your blood type is. If you don't know your blood type, you go to the website still and find out your blood type. It's very, very important before you even do anything, because you don't want to irritate the lining of your gut while you're taking the trash out. Goddess, can you speak a little bit on purpose and if it's different than gifts? Oh yeah. That is different. That is different from how I see it. That is different from how I see it. It's offering time. It's offering time. And we're going to talk about gifts and fruits of the Spirit. It's offering time. For those that are new, we have in church. We talking today and we ain't coming from a scripture. But if you want to give, you can't beat God's giving. Cash App, God is just be. Cash App, God is just be. It's offering time. I come here every day and I give from my heart to you all to help you along your journey. And the church offering would request of you to give, dig deep into your pocket, a good old 80 cent. 80 cent minimum to the church. 80 cent minimum. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the offering. I appreciate you. Give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. Good measure shall men give unto you. You can't beat giving when somebody sits and shares their life with you. That's going to edify your church. That's going to help you with your soul expansion. For those of you who are new here, this is the least building fund that you would ever give to, and it's for a building like this one here that I'm sitting in. You see these lights that shine on me? In the physical reality, we have something called light bill, and I'm giving you my time, my energy. I could be doing anything with my life, but I'm sharing it with you to help you on your wellness journey. The Cash App is God is just be. Thank you for everybody that gave in the offering today. For those of you who want to join this church, because we be having church. For those of you that want to join, you go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. That is saltoftheearthpub.org. And you stay there for 10 seconds. Being there for 10 seconds will set a pop-up on your screen. And when you see that pop-up, you put in your name and your email address, and you'll be to join the newsletters where you get free, there you go with the F word again, free, valuable information. That's my gift from you. That's blood type connection information. That's information that's going to help you with your soul expansion. But it's offering time. It's offering time. Thank you for those that gave and that those that wanted to give but could not give. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Naveen. So back to Rita. Rita was saying purpose and a gift, if it's different. Well, like we were talking about a little bit earlier, before you came forward, you already knew what your purpose was going to be, just like you pick your parents and all. Your purpose is like your calling, like what you called yourself to do, or you called your beingness that you were bringing forth. Your purpose and your gift is going to be different, and this is how I see it. My purpose found me. Being chosen, it found me. It sought me. I believe it is Proverbs or Psalms that say, I searched for my love. I looked for my love and it could not be found. It's almost like your purpose is your love. But just like a regular relationship, oh, thank you, Intervene. Just like a regular relationship that you ain't ready for, you run from your love. You ever had somebody that was established in their life like a gentleman and they wanted to be with you and you were still a little girl mentally and you ran from them like, oh no, I don't want an old man. That's all you can say in the midst of being naive. Old men give you worm, all that kind of crazy stuff, like, right? But that meant really you wasn't ready for that level at that moment. You wasn't ready. So for me, I ran from what we would call my purpose. It's different from my gifts because at the same time, simultaneously, while I was running from my purpose of being chosen, I was picking up gifts. Like, that's why I often tell you, don't take nothing from my story away from me. Don't take it away from me. So my gifts of being good with people, like customer service skills from just various jobs, my gifts from, I'm gonna talk about the physical gifts first, like customer service skills, like people that worked around me that were like lazy, and then I would have to pick up for the so-called team, like right, my administrative accounting is skills and everything, being good with my hands, being crafty, being so creative, like right, all of these were gifts that I would later use for my purpose. Like, right? And in the midst of me fine tuning these gifts, because I didn't know myself what these gifts was for. Why me? Why me? Why I gotta do this here? You know? I would complain once upon a time, but then when you stop running, or when I stopped running from being chosen or my purpose, then all of them gifts that I had fine tuned, now they're so useful in me creating. I'm the creator of that website that y'all see. I'm the designer. I'm the back end of all of that. I learned that from countless years in corporate America, 22 years. I'm the person that put together the PowerPoint presentations for the free webinars and different things. I'm the person that's putting together those newsletters, like right. And I will call that some of my gifts, like right. But then at the same time, I'm also the person who was the introvert, who never really who never really cared about being in the party, who if I would go to the party, I would sit back, who never really cared about the functions at school because, my headspace was in a different space. But when I would sit back and other people just saying, oh, you shy, you introvert, that too was part of me fine tuning my gift. All of this is all purposeful because I'm sitting back and I can remember like yesterday how I sit back and people watch so much. Others would think that's weird. But today, that's part of my gift. I can look at somebody and I don't have to sit there in the mall. I can look at somebody for a couple of seconds and know about their whole life. I don't go around broadcasting and walking up to people and telling them about it, but I just know, interesting. And I just keep on going. Being a seer, one day I couldn't see as clear. One day I was shy with this here. I wasn't talking like this here. So it all comes together in the tail end. But a purpose is definitely different from the gift. Because the purpose is the unfoldment of you, the unfoldment of what you really come forth to be. The gifts is kind of like your sprinkle. It's kind of like your little razzle dazzle to go with the purpose. And the razzle dazzle come forth from the little life experiences of you when you was confused once upon a time, when you were blind once upon a time, and you did stuff this way, and then you said, "Oh, now I see. Now that's a gift." Hopefully, that's a good explanation for that. But they're different. YouTube kicks me out of church multiple times at night. Oh man, the ad thing came on. I was trying to be mindful to take it off while I'm on the live. Maybe I forgot this time. Yeah, that's right. You are the gift to us all. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. I so appreciate you. Yeah, share the live, church. Oh, thank you, babe. Okay, y'all got that? Now let me see what's going on over here. Um, okay. And I'm hating vertigo. Did you watch that video? Did you watch the replay, Erica? It's so very important, that word that you just said. And I totally understand what you're saying. I totally understand. I just gave you a reading though yesterday. I gave you a reading yesterday. Try, try to turn the other cheek and watch how you communicate. Be tactful. Be impeccable with your words. You saying, you writing it down. I'm hating vertical. Really, what you just said was give me more, baby. I'm not trying to pick on you. I want you to begin to be a conscious creator and think before you type those type of things, because you're hurting yourself. And I know you don't want to hurt yourself. I know you don't want to expand the vertical longer. I know, but deliver it some kind of way. Deliver it. I'm better than yesterday. I'm better than yesterday. You know, I'm doing what needs to be done. Find hope in what you need to be doing, like eating right for your blood type, doing things to get rid of that toxicity in the body, doing the detox, completing the detox, be hydrating yourself. And speak of that, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm trusting, I'm hopeful, because hating it is getting you, keeping you there. I know it and can identify it because, hey, Trend Zone, thank you so much. I appreciate you, babe. Because I used to be her, and then I wonder why. Then I wonder why. Why am I still? I'm X, Y, and Z happy, and I'm still there. Why? Why, God? And it makes you more frustrated. And I don't want that to happen to you. I walk that walk. You do not want to walk that walk, Erica. So watch that tongue. It's life and death in that tongue. And you just chose death in that statement. Now you got to counteract that. Transmute that energy and speak life. You speak life over yourself. Yeah, greetings. Yeah, hey, how you doing, Empress? Oh, thank you for being here. What can I tell you about burdock root powder? That is a blood purifier. It's really, really beneficial, but not if you're blood type O, though. It's really good for other blood types, though. That's what I can tell you. It has vital minerals in it, but it's not good for everybody. I teach people to eat or use herbs that are for their blood type. So if you're blood type O, I will tell you not to fool with it. That's what I will tell you. Yeah. Trend, zone, learn your blood type. Yes. Yes. Detox. Learn your blood type. Yes. Definitely. Good evening. Hey, Keith, how you doing? You late? I see you, babe. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yeah, I understand. There you go, Erica. Yeah. I gotta be thankful. Yes. Thought by thought by thought. I just gave you a read on that. Thankful. I'm thankful that I went. You find moments where you realize, oh, I didn't have it today. Ooh, I did good today. I did good for the last 6 hours. Pay attention to the good, even if it's only 6 hours. You know, back in the day, I can remember like it was yesterday when I used to, I'll be driving on, they have in New Orleans, a Greater New Orleans bridge over the Mississippi River. And I'll be driving. I would have to literally, and this is a bridge over water, like a lot of water, like right. And I literally couldn't go anymore, and I would have to pull over on the side of the road, which was really, really cautious, because when that vertical would hit me, I would begin to spin so bad, and I would think I'm gonna, go into the non-physical. I feel so thankful now that I'm in a place that I haven't dealt with that for years. But as I look back over my life, my diet was chaotic. I was stressed and I spoke. I spoke negative a lot. And I'm accountable for that. And and I pay attention to the things that I say now. You know, it really matters. I want you to get that really, really matters. Even when we say, I'm SICK, like there are people that say that and don't realize, dang, every time I see you, you're saying that. You know why you're saying that? Because every time you give it more life to that, because there's power in the tongue. Yeah. Yep. I have found a positive later today. Trend Zone says, oh, thank you. Rita says, got it, thanks. Got it, Blue Diamond. Yes, that's very, very important. And, being conscious, we really need to pay attention to that. Consciousness, I want you to know, consciousness is not this woke craziness about melanin and crap. Christ consciousness is Christ conscious of my beingness. And if I'm conscious of my beingness, that means I'm conscious of the words that I'm saying. I'm conscious of them. I'm conscious of the thoughts that I'm having. I'm conscious of them. I'm being tactful with them. So how do we be conscious? We have to be within our body when we're being this conscious thing. Because as I'm talking to you and I'm looking at this camera, at the same time, I'm listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm listening to the thoughts that are coming from me. I listen. I tell you sometimes, one moment, as I listen to my inner being speak to me and how I'm going to articulate this to you, because I'm being conscious of my beingness. Understand that. That means sometimes you got to slow down. You can't be talking all fast. Because if you're talking all fast and you're not in here observing, because it's all about getting to know thyself. If you're getting to know yourself, you shouldn't be out here saying, girl, blah, 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 blah. No, when you're getting to know thyself, you're in there, you're sifting through these thoughts. And it's almost like you have these imaginary headsets on and you're listening to yourself talk. Do and think at the same time. Do I want to say this word or that word? How am I going to articulate this? Because this is going to matter, because my word cannot come back to me null and void. It must go out and accomplish that which I said it to do. So I'm not going to choose that SICK word. I'm going to say I'm doing a little bit better. And when people ask me, how am I feeling? When you all ask me, how am I feeling when I come, or how are you doing? I always tell you all, hi, I'm perfect. When I do my consultations with the people, I ask them, how you doing today, babe? And they ask me, and I say, oh yeah, I'm perfect. I'm not saying that just to say it. I'm being conscious of me. I understand if I say that I am SICK, then I'm giving life to that thing. And I understand that I am is the most powerful words in that biblical text. Who do men say I am? Some say you this, some say you John the Baptist, some say you this. No, 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 no. But who do you say I am? So anytime I'm saying I am, I got like radars. Like, you better be, girl, what? What you about to say behind that? And so that's part of consciousness. But some people listen and they're waiting for their turn to speak so they have time to focus on the words. And then there's some people who just speaking to be heard, and they're just constantly speaking and being reckless. Meanwhile, we are conscious creators, creating our reality, thought by thought, spoken word by spoken word, typed word by typed word, because that's spelling. Okay? I'm truly grateful for you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Tread zone. You pay for a reading over here. Let me check my inbox. Let me check my inbox. What you did over there on Oh, thank you for the offering. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Miss Grateful. Thank you, Sue, Erica. Oh, you did yours that's on YouTube. You talking about a financial reading? They're $8 tread zone. $8 for the financial reading, if that's what you're talking about. $8. I gotta be thankful, yeah. Can she say what's the next thought? Yeah, that'll help clear her. That'll definitely help clear her from that. Yeah. Yeah, to clear that mind and then go jumping into the positive. Clear and jumping into the positive. Well, I'm thankful for, well, I'm not having vertigo right now. Oh, and I'm so happy. I feel so blessed. Yeah. Yeah. You see? You gotta catch that thing. And when you do this, you're constantly aware of you having to do this. In the beginning, it's gonna be like, oh, this is a lot. You're like, God darn, and you beat yourself up. But then it's like riding a bicycle. You fall down. But then you realize one day that you're riding and them little training wheels is in the air and you're doing it by yourself and you're staying in what we call an alignment. It's not about the perfection of it, but it's about building up momentum where you can stay in there longer. And as you stay in there longer, I'm teaching y'all this game. You staying in there longer and you focusing on the good. The longer you stay in there, that's when the blessing comes, because you're knocking down the wall of resistance. I'm not telling you something that ain't gonna work for you. If you trust the process and lean not to your own understanding, everything you want, you get like this. Everything. But it's the trick of the spoken word and them thoughts that ain't serving you. Them thoughts ain't serving you. They're not. They're allowing you to get more of what you don't want. And I know you don't want that. I got to remember to be careful with my words. These are things that I know, but sometimes slip. Yeah. You got to catch it before it come out. Definitely. Yeah, you are doing better. You are doing better. There you go. Amen. In the church today. Hey, Ladybug, you still up in there? Hickey. You're right. We have to be watchful of what we think and say. You're so right. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to hold you all accountable for that. I'm going to hold you accountable for that in these comments, because it stands out. Because I'm like, y'all know too much at this point. I'm sharing with you some really powerful information that changes the trajectory of your life, but you got to do it. Faith without works is dead. So if you're going to come to church, if you go come to the live and you're going to still be the old person, nah, I'm going to make a rule for my church. I'm going to make a rule. You must evolve, or I'm going to kick you out of my church, away from me, because you don't want to do the work. And I'm saying that, and I'm saying that with love from my heart. And let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because the 12-year-old little girl in me peeped this at 12 years old. The seer in me saw this at 12 years old. There were people in church that would lie. They would come to church lying about being on the fast. They were lying about sacrifices that they were supposed to be making to God. They were lying about how virtuous and all these different things, and I knew it. I knew they were lying. I knew they were cheating on diets. I knew they was not believing in themselves. I knew it because I slept by their houses. I saw them in the church. I saw what they eat and how they conduct life outside of church. I saw the heathen, so to speak, inside of them. But they wanted to be blessed. They loved God so much. They still wanted to be blessed. But they felt like God would just bless them because they gave the money. They got up in the healing and deliverance line. They gave them the money. It was almost like they were trying to buy themselves a way to heaven, so to speak. And I'm going to tell you bluntly to you all through my voice, you ain't got to ever read this about me, that I said as a little girl, when I grow up, I don't want to be like these people. I said it and I meant it to this day. And that's why I go hard for the way that I speak and the things that I manifest in my life. That's why I go hard with the way that I even eat in the things that I teach you all, because this is my life. I know you all, some of you all used to paying attention to people who just talking the talk and they ain't walking the walk. But baby, you done ran into a real one. And I know real is hard to find, and it's fake it till you make it social media life. But baby, I'm the real one. And around in my circle, I don't condone that. I don't. I will stay away from people quickly that messes with my frequency. Because if people are going to be around you, or better yet, around me, and I know that they're on low frequency, and it's almost like they're regurgitating their pain, their trauma. It's like they're bleeding. They're trying to bleed on their reflections. And I don't allow people to bleed on me like that, because I practice what I preach, and I put me first. And I want the energy in the realm, in my room, and in my company to be of such. I really honestly, I don't watch TV. This is real. This ain't fake. I don't cheat on myself. If I get out of alignment with loose talking, I immediately, y'all probably heard me before. Wait, let me pick another word for that. Let me take that back. You know, I transmute the energy, and I'm being the accountable version of me, not for y'all, not for y'all, for me. But I want y'all to see that I'm doing this work that I'm talking about. So when I see that y'all not, I'm gonna point it out to you, and I'm hopeful it'll let you grow. I'm hopeful it'll let you grow, because I want y'all to win. Because that's what I'm on the journey for. That's why I come here every day. I want y'all to win too. And if you casting stones against yourself, a real teacher gonna tell you, no, baby. No, we don't do that here. We not gonna do that here. Yeah, yeah. I'm learning to speak more live, what I want, and not what is making me upset. Yeah. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah. No, it's $8. Trend. I mean, yeah, trend zone. It's $8. I see a 5. What is this here? This you sent this here on YouTube on the what they call it, the super chat, or the super whatever they call it over here. I shall speak better. Yeah, so that's $3. Hello, friend. Hey, kids on Stone, how you doing today, babe? Hello, friend. Hope all is well. Ringing a new year with that shrimp po' boy. Oh my God, even that shrimp po' boy. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm trying to train my mind, because me being the B plus blood type, I know my mind brings on. There you go, Erica. And that bloodline that you stem from. Hey, 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 kid. No, oh, I'm sorry, Kim Awakens. I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you being here too. And that's another reason too, because I know the power of my thoughts. I know me. I know myself. I'm a blood type B. And I thought in my past some things that were chaotic, and they happened. I know I'm of the air element. That's the element I'm best at. And you being a B2, you really have to focus on that. That's the one that you gotta really perfect. That air, which is your thoughts, the thought realm. And so I can't, I can, but I don't want to create from that realm full of chaos. I already saw what chaos can be. I know I could create chaos, but I'm doing something different with my thoughts. Yeah, that's so important. Yeah. Yeah. People that trauma jump, and like I don't do that. Doing well. Hope all is good on your end. Yeah, everything is perfect. I'm perfect, babe. No complaints at all. I'm perfect. Life is good, amazing. I'm doing a thing that I love to do every day. Yeah, I love this. We have a retreat coming up February 2nd to Sedona. I feel excited about that. Something purposeful that I moved out here to do women retreats and different things like that. I'm excited. I'm excited for the woman that I am. All the things that I've been through that made me and got me to this place of this knowingness. Yeah, I love it. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Guys, what do we do when we buy our fruits organic and you get home and it has no seeds? This is one of my is five in Missouri. This is one of my what? My is That's one of your issues here. Issues maybe? Issues. Okay. Okay, that's one of my issues here, Missouri. Seedless. Well, you have you have two, yeah, issues. Yeah, okay, thank you. You have two options there. Well, you know three, and you'll know the answer as soon as I say it, based upon how you feel. And I want you to pay attention to how you feel when I say this. You can, one, eat the seedless fruit and bless the seedless fruit. and think of the seedless fruit as nourishment. Now see how you feel about that. You can too find the seeded fruit that is beneficial for you. The seeded, it might only be the key lime, it might only be the lemon, and you could manipulate where you do seeded lemon juice on your meats, seeded lemonade, and just wild out with the seeded ones that you find. All right. So you have an option of doing the seedless, seeded, which ones you could find. And then that third option would be counting it all, both seedless and seeded, joy, finding the good in both and appreciating them both, right? Blessing them both, knowing that you're healed and well with both, knowing that no weapon formed against you shall prosper with both. And all three of them depends upon where your mindset is. But you just got your answer when I spoke on all three of them, because all of them made you feel some kind of way. The one that you didn't have a negative feeling toward, you do that. You do that. For me, and I'm not projecting on you, for me in that situation, I don't like seedless. When I see it, this is the way that I program myself. When I see it, I know it. When I put it on my tongue, even if my eyes are closed, I know it. Because I know too much, though. So I make sure it's seeded, or I'll just go to something else. I can and do sometimes manipulate the energy of my thoughts with certain things, but it don't be with my fruit, though. I just don't do that with my fruit. I manipulate my thought with other things, but not my fruit. Because I actually like to swallow the seeds. Like grapes, seeded grapes, I eat the seed. Like my key lime juice and stuff. Oh no, we swallowing the seeds and the juice at the bottom, and I'm gonna swallow that. Because there's so many vital minerals inside the seed. Seeds are healers. So now you got your answer based upon how you feel. Do you think we should get mammograms yearly? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because of the rays from the mammogram itself being a bit much for the body to handle. I wouldn't. Maybe it's preventative every so many years, but every year, no, it's almost like you're asking, because now you're paying attention. Energy, there's two no's. In the physical, no, because of the frequency of it, it's really not good for the body to constantly do that on the body. That's physical. That's only 0.01%. But in the spiritual, that's 99.99% of what you're doing by giving a look at it. Let's look at it. Let's take a picture of it. Let's look at that titty again. Let's see if there's a cyst or a lump inside of that thing. Oh, this is another year. Let's look again. Let's look. And it's almost like energetically we ask him for there to be something this year. Seriously, let's look at that tit. Is there something in the tit yet? Like, no, I wouldn't do that. But you could look at the tit if you want. If it make you feel good, go look at the tit. I ain't looking at the tit every year. I'm going to say my titties are fine. They feel fine to me. I mean, I wash them every night, I eat right. What the heck could be up in there? My lymphatic system is flowing. I took out the trash inside my body, so the lymphatic system gonna pull everything out. I'm gonna urinate anything out because it's working fine. So why would I have lumps and stagnation unless I'm consuming a lot of mucus and I'm guilty of destroying my bloodline? Yeah. I got it and I choose wisely. Yeah, I don't get mammograms. Nobody. Miss Grateful over here on YouTube, she's in agreement. She said nobody. Like when you know what those frequencies are doing, I mean, I wouldn't say never if you're inquisitive. Maybe every so many years, maybe 5 years or something, 7 years or something. But every year looking at a titty? Nah. I tell you, knowledge is powerful. Yes, it really is. It really is. Yeah, every year, taking a picture of the titty. Mhm. I can think of something and I can execute it so well. Look at you. Go ahead on, Miss Erica, talking all that good stuff. Talk about that good. I think Miss B will be going to the street. Yeah, she said she would be coming. I'm so excited to finally meet her. I never saw her in the physical reality before. I'm eager to be in sync with her energy to kind of like have confirmation to what I feel that it is from afar, because I can feel people. So I can't wait to see her in the physical reality and hug her and hear her voice. That's going to be so refreshing. Yeah, I don't speak on that. Yeah. When you know, you know. There has to be a serious reason for me to get a mammogram. Yeah, yeah. I've had one once and I'm good. Yeah, that's the same for a pap smear. Um, yeah. Like so, you feel like the need of it? Yeah, yeah. Like if something off that's bothering you, yeah. But mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You've been doing something crazy and stuff. Yeah, but snipping, and dipping and open. Uh, uh. When you're taking care of yourself, you don't really need that invasiveness on your body. You know, you really don't. Hey, Rich. Yeah, yeah. Kim says no, thank you. I know, right? Sometimes we be doing a little too much, and we sign up for a little bit too much. Like, right? I was telling a friend of mine that who would go for all kind of stuff. Well, the doctor told me to come in for da da da. Some of the older ones, they go in for everything. The doctor want me to do the da 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 da, and the doctor said, and I gotta go. Oh Lord, I don't want to go because I know he gonna want to da 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 da. Like you just let him do whatever. Shit, I would have been saying hell no. When you know better, you do better. Cause I've been saying hell no a long time ago to my doctor. Last time in New Orleans when I went to that lady, I was like, look, lady, I don't know what the heck you got going on up in here, but I ain't about to be your lab rat. Mm-mm. I'm gonna do something. She's like, well, what are you gonna do? I was like, I don't know, but it ain't gonna be coming back up in here. That's what it's gonna be. And I just changed my life. I changed my life. I go for wellness visits now and all be well, but you ain't gonna be nobody lab rat. You ain't gonna be poking on me, looking at me. Is it okay now? What do you think? Should we increase it? Increase the dosage? You walking around, you look a little normal. You still look, man, get the hell up out of here with your magnifying glasses and shit. I'm not signing up for that. I know too much. Yeah. Yep. I'll get tagged, but once they prescribe a bunch of medications, all of a sudden I'm good. Yeah. And then at the end, if they can't find out, if the tests come back right, then the next thing you know, how's everything going at work? Are you depressed? Do you need some antidepressants? Lady bye. Shit. Lady bye. Get up out of here with all of that there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I'd already been through that. I done been through that. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this here up. This was a good session. I was able to give Rita Rita her reading. And what else happened to let me see, did this shred person? I didn't see none. Okay. I didn't see none. I was wondering if the tread person purchased their reading. But nonetheless, I don't see anything over here on Cash App. But I'm about to roll up out of here. It felt refreshing to be here, and I'm hopeful that you learned some things from this live. Be tactful with your spoken word. Before you speak, like slow down your voice. Practice that within the next 2 days or so. Slow down your voice. Slow down your words. Gather your thoughts. Because you are energy. You're emitting energy with everything that you're doing. So slow down and kind of like be conscious of, hey, do I want to send this signal out? Because I'm a bad mamma jamma. Because I'm powerful. Do I really want to send this out? And it's okay if you get that to that moment where you feeling a little annoyed because you ain't that cold with it just yet. It's okay, because like in the beginning, I want to share this with you before I go. In the beginning, I came from a negative place and I was trying this and I fell off for months because I just was like, I want to talk and now I can't say what I really want to say because no, I had it confused with this law of attraction because law of attraction say you get what you're sending out. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm getting what I'm sending out, but I gotta tell this so and so off because the law of attraction ain't helping me. Why won't it help me? And no, I'm chaotic with my thoughts. I don't know what to do with it, so I would just tell them off. And I get it, but here's the thing: you can always change the dial. You could say what you want to say tactfully, in a tactful way. Yeah, beautiful chamomile tea. You could say what you want to say in a tactful way. It's about the delivery. You could still tell people, get the hell out of my face by simply saying, this is not the right time. I'm going to walk away now. You still say, get the hell out of my face. You still saying, I don't want to be around. I'm just telling you to tweak it. You see? Let's focus on you now. That's it. Let us pray. Source energy, in my company, I have been graced with the presence of people, of energies who are desiring expansion, who have a love for themselves so much that they are sitting with themselves, they're getting to know themselves, thought by thought, spoken word by spoken word by written word, and they finally decided to turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek to the words that are working for them, the thoughts that serve them, and the spells that work for them while they're spelling. Source be with them as a constant reminder that they're God. Be with them and show them their power. Show them the totality of God within them. Each and every day that they come here, let them leave with a new profound knowing of self. Let them begin to be grateful of self, loving of self more, and discover that they are the love that they've been looking for, that they are lovable, that they are worthy, that they are perfect, that they are divine, that they are that savior that they've been looking for. This is what I see for them, the new them, the whole them, the complete them. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One more time. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. And type in the comments, I am that I am. I am that I am. As a reminder, I am that I am. That means everything that you say after I am, you are reminded that you're going to be that thing. So be impeccable with your words. I am that I am. I am that I am. So this means, who do you say you are? Who do you say you are? Thought by thought, who do you say you are? Who do you say you are? Because your word cannot come back to you null and void. It must go out and come back like you sent it. Be accountable with your words. Be blessed. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you on tomorrow. I've been tweaking my ass off lately with my words and thoughts. Go ahead, old Crystal. You go ahead on. I'm so proud of you, baby. I'm so proud of you. Thank y'all for being